all you viewers of Name Later, how we doing today? I know, it's like a historic first for the channel. I have been into Star Wars longer than most of you viewing this video have been alive. I am a fantasy nerd, I'm a sci-fi geek, I wear those badges of honor proudly, and I also like tabletop wargaming. Well, lately I've been getting into Star Wars X-Wing, the 2nd edition. I guess everything in a black box is the 2nd edition. I think it's really, really cool to be able to take something I love, like Star Wars, and now they've broken it down to a couple tabletop war games. One is Armada, which is like really huge ships going at each other, and these are smaller ships. And I figured, why not? Let's bring a classic, just historic ship as our first unboxing. Now, this is currently on Amazon for $29.99. I know, you're going 30 bucks for a little piece of plastic. Trust me, in fantasy miniature gaming, that's a steal. Alright, it is Prime, one-day eligible. Don't worry, I'm going to leave the link down below. But we're going to unbox this thing, alright? It's still pretty much open. Matter of fact, the Amazon guy dropped it off just a little bit ago. It pretty much contains everything you need to run this ship. You do need the rules, you need all the other instructions, you need other stuff to do the game, but if you want to add Boba Fett to your armada, your fleet, whatever you want to call it, this is the way. And I cannot believe I just said that, quoting The Mandalorian. See? Star Wars geek, through and through. And yes, I'm having a problem getting it out of the package. You know, if I was a smarter guy, I probably would have already done that, but it really wouldn't be a cool unboxing, would it? So basically, when you get it out, there it is. Now, I gotta be careful because I had an X-Wing the other day that I got, and I kind of snapped off one of the laser turrets. Does anything on this guy move? Alright, nope. Sometimes on these little ones, they do have parts that move, and I think that's really cool. But I mean, look at the detail on this guy. It is just phenomenal. Alright, there's your peg for attaching it to the base, which is kind of right there. I'm going to show you that real quick. Now, there's really only one way that you can do this. Alright? They kind of make it a little hard for you to screw it up, which I kind of like. I don't know if you can see that too well, but the pieces are slotted, so they only fit in one way. Now, what I think is cool is they give you every bit of cardboard that you need to run this ship. But the other parts that I like is they give you different options. Alright? The Slave One is a iconic Star Wars ship, but it's also a Mandalorian ship. So you can use it as other people, and they give you those options right down there on the cards themselves. Basically, you've got 6 different ways you can play this ship. And seeing how I'm going with the iconic thing, I'm going with Boba Fett. Now, if you see that little arrow right there, that's the front. There's your front-facing fire arc, so that goes forward. And basically, you press it down in, and it sits in there pretty snugly. Now, of course, plastic piece just fits beautifully right into the base, pushed down a little bit. And that little peg right there goes basically right up that ship's butt. See, I thought that. Okay. And there's your piece, game ready to go. I love the detail on this thing. I seriously do. That is just so cool to have. The other part that I like is they give you all the important, well, tokens and other stuff you need to operate the ship. We're not really going to go too far into that. That's going to be a much lengthier video for a larger day. But they give you so many cool cards. Like, you know, there's Boba Fett. What, Aemon, whatever. Cass Scarlet. Coca Frost, whatever, Crassus Trilix. And just if you want to run it as a usual little bounty hunter. And this is what I kind of like. They give you a fully decked out like little ship card. Now, the one thing I didn't like about X-Wing, on Armada, when you're doing it, you've got points right on the bottom. For X-Wing, you have to download an app, and that's all programmed in there, so you can build your fleet using the app. I like Armada, where you set out, you have a certain amount of points on both sides. That way, when you start, theoretically, both sides are equal. It's all up to your tactics and the dice roll. But I mean, just little add-on cards like Lone Wolf, Heavy Laser Cannon, Concussion Missiles. They give you everything you need to just have a good time. You know, but I really wanted to unbox this one and give you kind of like my first impressions of it. It's freaking beautiful. The detail on these things are just amazing. Matter of fact, the other night, when I had the Beard Mana Boys on my episode of the No Lag Zone, I showed off the Ghost from Star Wars Rebels. They do fantastic paintwork, and if you've ever bought pre-painted miniatures, you know what a horror they can be. Anybody who's ever done HeroClix, don't tell me you look at those things as top-shelf miniatures. You look at them like a 3-year-old got a hold of Crayola, watercolors and just went crazy on your miniature. But I mean, look at this. I know there are a lot of people out there who have primed it and repainted it into their own colors to have their own thing, which I also think is cool. They have the Jango Fett version of the Slave 1 out there. It's the exact same thing, just different colors and different cards and different everything else. But there we go. My initial impressions, first unboxing, all that fun stuff. I think I'm going to bring more of this to my channel because it's something I'm really passionate about. And I think it may be fun to produce some different side of videos. I know, not like I don't do enough. Okay, Ken? Easy, coach, easy. My channel, Star Wars. But still, I want to know everybody's questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff right down below. Do you guys play X-Wing? Do you guys play Star Wars Armada? I mean, I'm kind of curious. Because I know it's out there, it's a huge business, and it's one of those that I think a lot of people feel less shame to talk about online, and you don't need to. Embrace your geekdom, embrace your fandom of it. Have some fun, I mean, I know. It's a piece that's probably going to sit around on a shelf for a little bit, collect some dust until I can get some other things in. Me and the monkey have been playing Armada. We've been having fun with that. Yes, I have been tabletop wargaming with my son, teaching him how to have some fun. It's good, wholesome fun at home that's not going to really ruin anything. But I'm not going to do the little YouTube-y things, guys, Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If it makes you laugh, makes you cry, makes you cringe, makes you do anything, hit that big old thumbs up. It's only going to help trigger that algorithm and help get this insanity out there to other people. Guys, thanks so much for watching my quick unboxings and first impressions of the Slave 1. Thanks so much for watching. Hope all of you are having a safe day, a great day. See all of you in my next video.